This video is for lesson 7-6 about percent problems. Some of the questions might involve a concept called percent decrease. The formula to find percent decrease is to take the amount of decrease and divide it by the original amount. Those amounts could be prices or weights or heights or any sort of measurement. An example percent decrease that you had yesterday was a discount. Now the questions might involve percent increase. The formula is to take the amount of increase and divide it by the original amount. The example of this from yesterday was the markup. Now, first problem number 7. There's a videotape and it's originally priced $6 and its price has been increased 5%. Question, what's the new price? We want to figure out what 5% of $6 is. So 5% in its decimal form is 0.05. Of $6 is to multiply by 6. Take a calculator and go 0.05 times 6. That is 0.3. Because we're working with money, I'm going to put another 0 on that to make 0.30, which is 30 cents. A 5% increase on something that only costs $6 is just a 30-cent increase. Now the new price is $6 plus that 30-cent increase, which is $6.30. Now number 8, a phone call that originally cost $2.80, but its price has been increased 20%. Well, what is 20% of that original price? So 0.20 is the decimal version of 20%, multiplied by the 280. And that's 0.56 on a calculator. Because this is about money, you can interpret that as 56 cents. 20% of 280 is 56 cents. So the new price is the $2.80 originally plus that increase of 56 cents. $3.36. Now number 9, a hammer. We don't know what the original price is, but that price has been increased 25% to create the new price of $8. There's different ways to answer this question, but one of the fastest ways is to think about the meaning of increasing the price by 25%. That means that the new price is, get this, 125% of the original price. 125% in its decimal form is 1.25. We don't know what the original price is, so I'm going to put an X there. And that is, or is equal to, the new price. This right here is 125%. The letter X is representing our unknown original price, and the 8 is our new price. So once again, this equation is saying 125% of the original price is the new price. Now we can divide both sides by 1.25 to get the answer for X. 6.4. Now what was X representing? It was representing the original price, so I want my answer to be in the format for money. This is $6.40. The hammer was originally $6.40, but its price was increased 25%, resulting in the new price of $8. Number 10, a saw. We don't know what the original price is, but that price was increased 10%, resulting in the new price of $22. We can solve this like we did number 9. If the price has been increased 10%, then the new price is 110% of the original price. 110% in its decimal format is 1.10. We don't know the original price. Let's call it X. The equals is the word is, and then 22. Divide both sides by 1.10 to get X alone. And this is 20. The letter X was representing a price, so we want our answer to be in the format for money, $20. The original price of the saw was $20. 10% of 20 is $2. And so with that increase added on, the new price is $22. Number 11, a backpack. We don't know the original price, but it was increased 12%, resulting in the new price of $72.80. So 1.12, that's 112% of the original price, is equal to the new price. Divide both sides by 1.12 to get X alone. And this is 65 or $65. Now a stereo. Same setup. We don't know the original price. We know the percent increase and we know the new price. So 103% of the original price is equal to the new price. This is 1.03 times X is equal to 566.50. Divide both sides to get X alone. And the result is 550. We want that to be in dollars. Now a couple other word problems. The population of Dos Pueblos High increased from 1,800 students 10 years ago to 1,926 students last year. What was the percent of increase? It's asking us to find percent increase. We can use our formula for percent increase. We're going to do the amount that it increased and divide it by the original amount. So what was the amount of the increase? Let's figure that first. $1,926 take away 1,800 is how much? 126 students. This high school has increased 126 students in the 10 years. Now we can figure out the percent increase by using the formula. It's the amount of increase, 126 students, compared to the original amount, which was the 1,800, not the 1926. Let's do this division on a calculator. This is the decimal 0.07. Now, we were asked for a percent, and in our calculation, we got a decimal number. We need to interpret that in its percent form. So 0.07 is the same thing as 7%. The way that you do that is to think of the decimal as a fraction. This is the tenths position. This is the hundredths position. A decimal with 2 digits like this is the fraction 7 hundredths, and that is 7%. Now, number 3, a $200 coat is on sale for $166. What is the percent of discount? Or another way to say that, percent decrease. Well, let's find the amount of decrease. $200 was the original price. $166 is the sale price. The price of the coat has dropped by $34. Now we can get our percent decrease or percent discount. It's the amount of the decrease, 34, divided by the original amount, 200, not the 166. Divide this on a calculator. This is the decimal 0.17, which is the percent, 17%. Remember when you're doing this that the top number is the amount of decrease and the bottom number is the original. Number 5, while on vacation, Allison noted that a $5.50 breakfast actually cost $5.83 because of sales tax. What is the sales tax rate? So a rate in this context is a percent. We're looking for the sales tax percent, like how in the state of Michigan, every time you buy a non-grocery item, the sales tax percent is 6%. Well, what is it in this story problem? The cost of the breakfast has increased because of adding tax. So this problem is involving percent increase. Well, what's the amount of increase? It has gone up 33 cents. The amount of tax added onto this breakfast is 33 cents. Now we can find our percent increase, which in this particular problem is the sales tax rate. The formula is to take the amount of increase, which is the 0.33, and compare it to the original amount, $5.50. Do this division on a calculator. And the answer on the calculator is the decimal 0.06. Now, is it 0.06% or is it 6%? So this particular story problem coincidentally has the same sales tax rate as what the state of Michigan currently has.